Well, today, Chuck's Big Adventure is taking us for a trip down memory lane in style.
Yes, this is great. Chuck, I know you got to visit a town in Northeast Indiana that is all about celebrating Indiana auto history.
This is a place, honestly, every Hoosier should visit, and bring your kids too. You know, the Hoosier State played a huge role in the early days of auto manufacturing, especially when it comes to luxury rides. Well, I got the chance to tour 3 of Auburn's auto museums to explore our lasting place in car history.
We are in a 1936 Cord 810.
For classic car lovers,
You're not going to see a larger collection of Auburn's Cords and Duesenbergs anywhere else in the world.
Auburn, Indiana is a slice of heaven. Brandon, this place is just, to me, a celebration of wonderful, especially luxury car making in Indiana. I'm sure that when people come here, it's pretty awe-inspiring.
Yeah, I call us an automotive mecca. And this is kind of our automotive church.
The Auburn Cord Duesenberg Museum celebrates near-century-old luxury, all made right here in Indiana.
I look at this and I think, this is not what I expect for 1928.
Everything was very ahead of its time. Wow. And what's also really unique too with these Model X's, there are only 4 Model X's left in the world. You're standing with 3 of them. Oh my goodness. The 4th one is in Jay Leno's collection.
The nearby National Auto and Truck Museum has a broader selection of vehicles, designed to bring back memories for some and bring others a glimpse of history.
So a lot of people come here and they say, hey, I had, or my dad, or my grandpa.
Yeah, it's about the memories, and every vehicle here has a story.
The star of the show, the rare GM Futureliner. Even by today's standards, this vehicle has a space-age look.
Like this car, you could climb in it and run to California.
Just off I-69 near Auburn,
Every one of these cars was somebody's labor of love.
is the early Ford V8 Foundation Museum. It celebrates a brief time in history between 1932 and 1953, when Ford produced a unique engine and car.
That's the flathead era. That's the era of the flathead V8. And then that's the years it spans, so that's the years we collect. This is why they call it a flathead. There's nothing in this head but the water jacket and the spark plugs. Because our unique thing was these were cars that anybody could buy. Anybody could own one of these cars pretty easily.
Nate, if someone says to you, I've never seen a stainless steel car like this before, it's because there aren't many left, right?
Right, I think there's only 4 left. There were 6 in 1936 punched out. There's a lot of room. The thing about this is if your girlfriend wanted to sit next to you, she could sit next to you.
Another showstopper, the 40 Lincoln Zephyr.
So these cars were built obviously many, many years ago, but this one is not a rough driving car.
No, this thing's like riding on a cloud of air. This thing is so smooth that you just don't realize that, oh, it's 30 miles an hour and I'm running 45.
Even if you aren't a car fan, a trip to Auburn may convert you. Spend some time, take a ride, and keep the Hoosier history of automobiles alive.
Auburn is the perfect automotive Mayberry.
Oh, what a time we had. And one of the coolest things about these cars is that they still run. Now, the museum takes pride in making sure each of these automobiles is in working order, and that even includes the GM Futureliner. And if you were with us earlier, you heard the exciting news that we're breaking right here, that GM Futureliner is going to be part of the 500 Festival Parade in May. Nice. Yeah. So all of you can see it for yourself, and I have a link to all the museums in my blog. That was great news. I'm so glad to bring around. I want to thank our producer, Megan Simpson, for helping to make that happen. Now, we are wrapping things up tomorrow with a trip deep underground. I hope you'll join us as we explore the Indiana Cave Trail. 4 unique caves, 4 incredible stories. I can't wait to show you what we found. If you ever thought there's nothing to do in winter in Indiana, oh, no. There is plenty to do, and we've been privileged to bring you many of those this week.
Kind of the 4 corners of Indiana. Been a little bit everywhere.
Yeah, we've been everywhere.